And Seung Hui, who was going hammer and tongs yesterday, chasing Park Hae-jun, she's just dropped down a bit on the order. She's missing out on a birdie on hole 9. She's missed out on a couple of, her putts today. And I think that's been just a tad bit of a worry when you think about it. Does manage to clean that up with an even score. And 3 bogeys a bit today. And not that conditions have changed, and that's what really happens. It all boils down to the golfer's mindset. Seung Hui will tee off for hole number 10. And yesterday, Seung Hui finished with a 14 under. She was just chasing, Park Hae-jun. They were in the same group yesterday. They're in the same group today. It's only by Seung Hui gets on to her second stroke for hole number 10. Seung Hui, third stroke on hole number 10. Oh, that's absolutely stunning, and this is what she does. She's got the ability to craft her shots well, to get herself onto the green. I think just a little play of the day. I think it'll be very, very interesting. Seung Hui aiming for birdie. I did, of course, mention earlier she was aiming for eagle. She's aiming for birdie here. Well played. Well played, young lady. Well played. So there we go. It's, well, there's 3 bogeys and finally a bit of relief on the in. She's back to her normal smiley self. You look at a couple of the golfers, including, well, Park Ji-yoon and a few of the others, Yunina. There's always a bit of swag around them, a bit of a swagger in the way that they walk or they carry themselves. And you look at Park Hae-jun or Hwang Yoo-min, and they're just like the girls next door. Seung Hui as well. They keep it simple, but they absolutely shine on their days. Had a birdie in round 1 and 2, and then an on-par finish on this hole. So I think it's interesting for Seung Hui. This is hole number 11. Onto it when time permits.
플레이하겠습니다.
Seung Hui will be her second effort on hole number 11. She's up to a 12 under, so she's still very much in the game. No taking that away from her. Another opportunity to make this count.
카메라 버튼 누르지 말아주세요.
Seung Hui will tee off for hole number 13, or hole number 12, sorry. She's at a 12 under currently. And that's been really her stumbling block, Choi Kar-bin, in the last two rounds. That is round 3 and round 4. Just has been able to get her putts right. Seung Hui also aiming for birdie on hole 12. And she'll have to keep it on par 2. So there isn't going to be too many changes here as of now. Seung Hui backs in a good bit of a wallop on that one. Seung Hui goes next, second stroke for hole 13. Seung Hui almost finishing that with the birdie here on hole 13. Seung Hui will tee off now for hole 14. It's a par 5 for the asking, 497 meters to go. She's still on 12 under. And, well, no loose-ended strokes from her in the end, if you've noticed. It's back to Seung Hui, one of our golfers, one of our 3 golfers in the main spotlight here, with Bae So-yoon and Park Hae-jun. She's still at 12 under, her second stroke for hole 14. Shinhan Donghae Open on the Asian Tour between 2014 and 2019, and the Korea Women's Open was also held here in 2019. Seung Hui, third stroke for hole number 14. Well done by her. Set herself up here for a birdie, and she could also Seung Hui's turn now. She's the closest to the tin cup. And that's finished nice and easy. So she moves up the score as well in tied third, but with 13 under, so 2 bogeys, 2 birdies in there in the in, and she's got, well, 4 more holes to play for. Tee off on hole 15 for Seung Hui as well. That is absolutely perfect positioning here. Seung Hui, well, does shine with that, doesn't she? And, well, even if you had blinkers on, well, you have to have nailed a birdie here. Absolutely phenomenal. 4 bounces. Up next, it's going to be Seung Hui. Seung Hui will go next. Seung Hui, second stroke on hole 16. Seung Hui up next. Hole advantage. Seung Hui will tee off for hole number 17. This is the hole-in-one event, 173 meters. Oh, I do love that car. The Mercedes. Oh, I just love the color of that. I don't know if you're a fan like me, but that champagne gold kind of color just looks so regal. Took my attention away from Seung Hui, who looks way better than the car, but boys will be boys when it comes to cars, isn't it? The girls do nowadays. And Seung Hui is excited about her tee off. Up Up next, it's going to be Seung Hui. Remember, Seung Hui, of course, did win that Heaven Masters. I will never forget that sight, where she took a dunk to the pool at the end. It was, well, for the resort itself. And it looks like it's going to be an on-par finish. Well, if hole 17 remains pretty much as it is, it looks like Park Hae-jun still has the upper hand here and 1 foot across the finish line. And I think Seung Hui understands that. She does understand that. Long, because the green is elevated. The fairway is relatively wide, so you can go in for a long tee-off shot without, actually hitting any, well, rough areas. But having said that, with 410 meters, it's a very wide, and that's the reason why on this particular hole, if you do drive strong and you do drive hard, you can actually aim for an eagle. It isn't the most, in some cases, the 18th or the clubhouse hole can always be the most challenging, especially if there's an uneven. So it's all going to boil down to this final trio. This could very well be the decider here today. Seung Hui. Much depends on her approach shot here on hole 18. Can she reach the green? And yes, she has. She can aim for an eagle here, and that's going to be quite interesting. Seung Hui, picture of concentration here. Aiming for eagle on hole 18. Oh, that is phenomenal. I'm sorry I have to say that, but that is absolutely stunning. She finishes with 16 under to finish as joint leader. Oh, she's done this before the Heaven Masters, where she's come good. But here she is now. All she needed was an eagle to tie in with the top spot. But keep in mind the fact that we still have Park Hae-jun in a good spot. Needed an eagle to stay in contention of the first or second finish, and oh, what a moment. What a moment from Seung Hui. After a day that has been really, really challenging, that gentle push, that gentle putt, and an eagle for her puts her now as joint leader with 63 in one trio right through. That grouping couldn't be better. Park Hae-jun will finish with a birdie and her first championship win in the KLPGA. Oh, what a moment for her. What an absolutely wonderful moment for her. So no playoff here, but the top 3 have all been in one.